Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Logical Fallacy. My name is Sean, and welcome to another special video. Now, we are actually going to be. I'm here with Prince Nightlen once again,
Yes.
and I'm going to be showing him some Stupendium songs that, while I have watched, he hasn't. I have shown him.
Yes, I have not seen any of these.
Yes, I've shown him a couple of Stupendium songs, but these are brand new songs that he hasn't seen. So I wanted to see his reaction. The first one we're going to be reacting to is Way Deeper Down, an Undertale song. The reason being is that Prince Nightlen's a big fan of Undertale, as you know.
Yes, I am.
If you had watched our playthrough of Undertale, which you should do, go over there. We're trying to finish Undertale. So let's get into this and get into reacting to this. I'm excited to hear his thoughts.
Also, guys, comment. I know that there was a lot of views on versus Stupendium video. Comment if you found the logical fallacy through there, and what your favorite Stupendium song is in the comment section below.
Yes, I love all of Stupendium songs, and I'm really excited to see my friend's reaction to this.
His Phantom one is amazing.
Oh yeah. All right, let's get into this. Way Deeper Down.
I said Patella. I barely know her.
Sans, stop your tomfoolery.
Oh my.
You're here to stand guard. Wait here and keep your eyes out for humans.
Eyes out. My eyes came out years ago.
Are those subtitles part of the video?
Yes.
Okay, because it looks like there's like two sets of subtitles.
Yes, I did notice that. Let me turn off these subtitles because there's already subtitles on the video.
Yeah.
So yes,
This art is pretty good though.
Oh yeah, the animation's always top notch.
They call me Sans at the center of these parts. Yeah, just kidding. I work on a grease card. Grilling up hot dogs and genocidal toddlers. You can run, but I'll know if you restart. If you want a bad time, then you're in the right place.
Nice.
Just look into my eyes, see my funny tight face. I'm really quite a nice guy, but if you pick a fight, I will hunt you all your life through time and space. Can you blame me? If I feel a little hubris, form a thing to make things a little humorous. I could tickle your bones to the tip of your toes while I'm
Nice
making my pro
puns.
joke.
Yes, love the puns.
No one, it's just an inconspicuous lamb. If you ever meet a skeleton in town,
Yes, a reference to the game.
Yes.
I bet you think you never met a skeleton. Well, I bet you met a ton. They just had a bunch of gooey metal.
Ooh, another pun. I love these puns.
Original and a clever pun. I'll make you laugh or cry depending on the run you set upon. Scary sentence shivers down your spine. You best prepare for a hilariously bad time. Every human one day ends up 6 feet underground.
I mean, that's true.
That is true. Like at least 30, 40 feet.
Call the guards. Wait a minute. That's
You
my
are the
job.
guard.
To capture a nab you won't be hard. This maze is made with electric charge. Wait, how did you get this far? It took 3 weeks to wreck this part. I genuinely didn't expect this done. How did you correctly guess this part?
Best part of the game is this part.
Yes, it is hilarious. Papyrus is so funny.
Oh, that is good spaghetti. Where was I? I keep on forgetting. I am Papyrus, chef of the King's Brigade. With the culinary skills, leave you flambéed. It's a shame that after you taste my blade, you won't have space for my bolognese.
I'm sure it's wonderful.
Say that he passed away.
Oh my
Yes,
god.
it's indescribable even.
Yes.
Trying to challenge this dastardly knave. Now I've run out of bars and they've just run away. This spooky, scary sending shivers down your spine.
And all of those are legitimately monsters
Yes.
in the game.
Yes, they are.
Every human one day ends up 6
Do you remember their names? Let's see. Do you know who?
Yes, I think I remember most of them. Luke's, there's
Here I am.
Vegetoid.
I'm testing your Undertale.
Depending on who you ask, that's either. I'm trying to remember the name.
I know that it's
man.
Ice Cap,
What
isn't
are the
it?
frogs?
Is the
Ice Cap? Yes, Giftron is there. It's bad, but I don't. Oh, Froggets, right? Froggets.
yeah, I think so.
Or Metaton. Or Metaton.
Either way, I was curious if you knew. It's pretty cool. You
Yeah.
know your Undertale.
For some reason, I couldn't think of the name Frogget. I was thinking of Ribbit. Okay, that's Natsubluk in a couple
Yes.
of Winsons.
A really amazing, funny character. I love him. Nation. Oh my goodness.
There's no mercy.
Fun.
Who dares disturb me from my slumber? Stick around, this will be a fun number. I'm fully versed in turning all the universe asunder. I also have a specialty and I'm a peaceful lungs.
Yes, you do.
In the stuff of your dreams, up to reality and guzzle on the
Oh, Dr. Gaster.
when I muscle in and muddle the seams. Hit the shovel and I'll tunnel through the flood on your stream. You're in trouble, you see. Try and tumble with the WD. You'll take a tumble and you'll crumble into
Man, he's been in bars.
Oh yeah.
a couple of beans.
He, for someone not actually in the game, though, he has a lot of fame.
Oh yeah. It is interesting that such like a character who's like not even in the game. Well, excuse me, is technically in the game. Maybe even
He's in the he's in the game, but like not. There's so much fan content of him out there. Like fans have this
Yeah.
whole big backstory for him, whereas there are things in the code that allude to his existence, and a very, very slim chance that you actually see him in the gameplay if Mystery Man actually is Gaster. Which I mean that's not been confirmed. We
knows?
all just assume that it is.
I think though at this point,
But his rights Mystery Man.
I think that at this point though, I mean, I feel like fans would honestly be very disappointed if Toby Fox was just like, yeah, that's not him. You know, I think at this point the lore has been kind of confirmed by the fans. You know, there's a certain point where that kind of happens. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. The series isn't over with Deltarune. But let's keep going.
Yes.
I read Eternal, so be certain that I'm well rehearsed. I'm so very fine that every line is like a multiverse. Every parallel dimension is at my command. But when it comes to spitting fire at the matter in hand,
This spooky, scary, sending shivers down your spine.
I'm outside of time and space, but I'm afraid you're just out of time.
Every human one day ends up 6 feet underground. But you're heading for a grave that's buried
Deeper, deeper down.
I'll get them next time.
Yes, very nice.
You hear me, I will. Way, way deeper down.
Here, let me guess. You can feel it in your bones.
Way, way deeper down.
Oh, I'm good. This thing the two of you bigger is making my skin crawl. Metaphorically.
Way, way deeper down.
Deeper down.
Ah, yes.
Hey, thanks.
What did you think of that song?
I think it was pretty good. However, I will say, compared to the Spamton song, that's just mediocre. But
Yeah.
that's like comparing a good movie to like the best Marvel movies. Well, you can do it. We're just going to zap your enjoyment of like every little thing. If you
Yeah.
want everything to be an Infinity War, which is what the
That is true.
Spamton song from Stupendium
Oh, yeah.
basically is.
That was like an insane song. If you haven't heard that song, listen to it. It is
But I think this
ad
I think this
infinitum.
is a good. I mean, it looks like this was posted a little bit after Halloween, but I felt like this would be such a good Halloween song.
Oh yeah, yeah. I definitely think this probably technically, I guess, could be considered it. It came out like 8 days after, so I don't know.
Yeah, 8 days after. I mean, it kind of gives me that, the spooky, scary skeleton vibes.
Yeah. All right. So the next song we got is actually a song that neither me or Prince Nightlen have actually played. Well, I played Undertale, but I haven't played this next one, which is Cyberpunk 2077, which I know a lot of people were a bit disappointed with. However, I don't think you'll be disappointed by this song. But we'll see what Prince Nightlen thinks of it.
Yeah. I haven't played Cyberpunk. I've heard of it, but I haven't played it.
Well, it's interesting hearing people's perspective when they actually have no idea what the game is. And I'm interested to hear yours.
Okay.
I still don't really know too much about the game. Listening to the song, I have a little bit more insight, but we'll see.
Thank you for choosing
It's a good song, though.
services. If this song is of your satisfaction, please consider pressing the subscribe button.
This is a deep song, though.
Okay. I'm all for deep songs, as from our previous video.
Oh yeah, last time we listened to Bo Burnham, so if you want, check that video out.
Eventually,
Oh, I like the graphics.
Yes. The quality like ramped up so much.
Out of the ashes we have arisen. An empire is forged in the fire of ambition. In business there isn't the time for attrition. Invest to suppress that unjust competition. And each acquisition is new ammunition. When governments crumble and fall,
Oh my.
paved with the graves of a corporate war, a fundament funded in blood to shore, a foundation for founding our
Wow, this is so good.
Oh yeah. And also this game looks so dark.
Chart out the course, and of course you were meant to be bent to the will of a
Corporate entity.
Oh my.
So apparently this is actually just one faction of the game.
Honestly, this is a bit overwhelming, just gonna be honest, with how fast it's going.
Oh yeah. It's very much similar to the Ad Infinitum song.
Yes.
So this
Oh no.
this is actually pretty interesting because we in the last video we watched Bo Burnham's "Welcome to the Internet" song, and I think this is very reminiscent of that because it's talking about like all the things that technology is being used for and how it's being misused by this corporate entity, as it was talking about, and so I don't know, what do you think about it so far?
Yeah, I think it's very good. I'm not gonna lie, even though I know absolutely nothing about Cyberpunk, I like this song more already.
Oh yeah,
And I also just love the style and the different outfits and things that he's wearing.
it's very nice.
I think
Yeah.
he answered a question about him being a theater kid, and I think it's so
Oh yes.
obvious. Like
Yes.
just watching the videos where he actually shows himself.
It's phenomenal. I just imagine he probably like in another song actually it shows that he has like an entire warehouse just of like hats. I bet you he has like several different wardrobes, several different sections. He probably owns an entire warehouse just full of costumes. It's so great.
Yes, it's amazing.
The corridors of power clearly need rewiring. Arasaka saw the spark and then embarked upon the path that turned that spark to lightning. There's no autonomous megalopolis of populace or prosperous you could reside in. And every citizen that's living in the city is a digit on the charts we're climbing. Political systems are too inefficient. They split like the atom that burned in the fission. Now every department and every decision defers to the herds of our corporate division. If you don't remember the ballot you cast, it's printed on every receipt you were passed. Each time you selected our products and services, we were elected in each of your purchases.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh man, that's
a good
deep,
line.
And honestly, their wallet does affect a lot of things.
Yes.
That's honestly one of the biggest conflicts in my head is that these big corporations, they also sometimes squeeze out the smaller competition. So even like the healthier products you get sometimes is like, for example, if you like sparkling waters and you drink bubbly, they're also funding Pepsi and Coke's products, even if you're not against sugary sodas, just for an example.
I mean, it is definitely, here's the thing, like there's such a slippery slope at that point, because if you're trying to be good and you're trying to like fund only the companies that you are believe in, at that point, I mean, there's your limit of availability. Most of those companies are expensive, like they know that, and so they can charge more for their products. So that gets into a whole new cascade of problems.
Not to mention, there's like a certain point of critical mass where a company just gets so big that all the smaller healthier alternatives, they'll kind of absorb them. So
that's exactly what this is talking about, kind of with like monopolies and stuff, which I think is what the game's kind of about. Is like basically like it talked about like a corporate war, which I guess is kind of what the game's about, like different factions of corporate entities battling against each other for supremacy, I guess, which is pretty interesting.
Yes, that does sound pretty interesting.
Hey.
It isn't hard, we have hardware neurology. Honestly, you read the company policy. Take information and trade it for wealth. You pay in each augmentation we sell. It's easy to cut out the middleman when he's cut out most of himself.
Yikes.
Oh, that's
what a scary thought.
Oh, the robot takeover? The visuals are amazing here.
Oh yeah, the visual effects and everything.
I am very impressed. If Cyberpunk is like the worst game ever, it wouldn't matter. Like this song would make it seem super cool.
I want to play the game now.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh my, these bars are so good.
Complain if you want, you're still making deposits of data. Each day you log on is a profit. Society currently lists electronics, so isn't conducting resistance ironic? Plenty of skeletons locked in our closets, but yours are assembled from old stock hydraulics.
Oh my god, he's so clever with this wordplay too.
Oh yeah, like he flips things so much.
You go and the post that you read, all snatched for a new algorithm to feed. Now holding our gold isn't par for the brand. Our silver is sat in the palm of your hand. Quit whining and sign on the line.
Cryptocurrency.
Oh my. Yep, which is currently dipping, unfortunately.
Yep. I wonder why.
Career aspirations.
Political leaning. Daily commute. Marital status.
Favorite fruit.
Medical history. Hobbies.
It is kind of scary to think how much random companies know about you through collecting information and data. It's honestly quite disturbing.
Yes.
There is so much going on, so much social commentary here.
Oh yeah.
That, I honestly don't think, a reaction video, as long as this he could cover all that he's covering.
I mean, we can talk
in a matter of seconds.
Yeah. There's so much detail he puts in his songs.
No, if you haven't subscribed to Stupendium, make sure that you subscribe. He makes amazing content.
Oh yeah.
And honestly, it's a shame that he only has like, what is it, 700,000 something subscribers?
Yeah. I mean,
he should get to 1 million, honestly.
He should. I will say he has exploded recently.
The fingers go deep in your pockets, and you can live under.
I mean, it's clear why,
Yeah. Like one thing that I will say about Stupendium is like, if you look at like he was having his like I think it was like his 10,000 subscriber like stream only like maybe 3 or 2 years ago. Like I think it was like 3 or 4 years ago, which is insane. And now like he's exploded because he's released so much quality content. And even like back, I talked about this before in my the Toy Box breakdown, or excuse me, just like reaction. Like there's so much quality in his videos, even before, like years ago, like that Way Deeper Down song that we just listened to came out 4 years ago, and I mean still pretty good quality for that video.
It's amazing.
And this came out like I think 2, 3. It came out like 2 years ago, I think, or maybe recently. No. I think this was more recently.
Okay.
Outside of that box that you checked, the terms were presented in full to inspect. You scroll to the end just to get to accept.
Yeah.
Honestly, those terms of service is just so bad.
You can't understand it. It's impossible.
Not to mention they can change it at any time, most of the agreements. And you have to accept if you want to continue using.
And I mean, that's basically presented to you, too.
Yeah.
And to my loyal patrons for making this video possible. It was supposed to be finished last year! It was going to be ready in time. So I wanted to wait until I had time to finish it properly and remove any...
Okay, yeah, this came out last year.
If you enjoyed the video, do check the playlist for more of our premium...
And, I also appreciate how he clearly basically stated there, we care about, quality more than we do quantity.
Yes.
And there's too many people that care more about quantity than they do quality. They're like, I'm gonna do a lot of bad stuff, but do it quickly, instead of I'm gonna do a couple things incredibly well.
That's honestly like what I appreciate about him so much is his production is just so spot on. It's so good. Well, the next song that we have is Nook, Line, and Sinker and Animal Crossing New Horizons.
He's very good at this.
And I think that actually Prince Nightlen's actually played Animal Crossing before. Not this version, but you have played... what version was it?
Okay, I don't know if I can hear you. Your stream is
Are we having issues
Not
again?
showing now.
We've been having a little bit of issues recently. That's all right. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Hello, Sean.
Can you hear me? Hello? I think it might be on your end. Can you hear me? Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. I don't know if it's on your end or mine. I'm not
Yeah,
quite sure what's going on.
there.
Yeah, it's all right. All right, so we got one more song, Nook, Line, and Sinker, which is an Animal Crossing New Horizons song.
Yes, and I love Animal Crossing. I think you mentioned that you haven't played Animal Crossing.
I actually have not. It looks like a fun game. I haven't had a chance, though, to be able to play it.
And Animal Crossing is amazing. Now, I'll be honest, I've only played really the 3DS version, Animal Crossing New Leaf, but it's a ton of fun.
Oh, yeah. But let's get into this song. This song is really good. It's funny. But also another deep song.
Oh, I like how they did this logo, too.
Oh, yeah.
Even the logos are the quality of production.
Oh, yeah.
And make sure to subscribe if you enjoy this content.
Oh, yeah. I'm not sure. I'm sorry. I have to stop it real quick. The subtitles are on again.
Oh, Tom Nook. He's always trying to take money from you.
Oh, yeah.
He pays the raccoon, filling up the coffers, filling up the otters, watching them squirm. Yes, lions and tigers and bears, oh my firm.
I also really like the style.
Oh, yeah. The style is incredible. It's really well done.
With idiots declare one the mayor, flare their ego a little bit. Charge them with fixing it, then charge for the privilege. You buy land at a high deposit.
It is like that in the game.
Each island is like a wallet, cause I got the whole place in my pocket. You crank the land value with every little bit of spit and polish. If I get a better tenant than you, well, thank you, everything's demolished. It's about time I took some more pain.
Isn't it true?
I'm just balancing the books, but I'm still waiting.
It's also interesting because I think they're using real gameplay in this one, which I don't think they did in the others.
No, yeah.
I'll just add it to the rent. Never seen a game so twee, but there's administration fees for this little.
This style is so good.
Chiseled from complacency, and we pay gratefully, slaving every day for the price tag attached to the back of
Giving me.
Isn't that life, though? Like, our expectations versus reality?
Yeah, but I think this song, some of, like, I'm trying to think what the musical is called, but you know the words like the matter of the house.
Oh, yeah. I think that's from Les Mis.
Miserables.
Yes.
Yes, Les Miserables. Yes, it's kind of giving me that sort of vibe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can see that. That's a really good play, but also a really great story. That book is really good.
Yes.
But no, yeah, it's your life definitely doesn't always go the way you expect it to.
Was in a tie that racked up a tycoon. Can't handle my mess, you'd best stick with Splatoon. You'll be knee deep in seashells before
style
we hit
arts
noon,
is
and that's
very,
all
very
the
nice.
dents
Oh, yeah.
in the debt you've accrued. You may wonder why we keep moving around. The houses you buy aren't that structurally sound. A few years will lapse, they collapse to the ground, and these suckers cough off for another new town. You call me amoral? Is that what you think? Well, at least I've not driven my assistant to drink. Or dear little Isabel is caught in no living hell.
Is this something that actually happens in the game?
Not building a
She's not an alcoholic, but Isabel has a lot of reasons to be stressed, I will say.
Yeah.
She has to pick up some of her slack, I would say. There's funny animations based off of it.
Yeah.
Like where she becomes a communist. I don't know if you've seen those.
I have not.
Oh, okay.
God.
Extortion has seldom been so inoffensive, no matter the tax and whatever the rent is, they flock and
That's
they
much as you can get away with.
True.
Keep it
with
calm.
no picket line, except a few garden fences. Read between the lines and you
Oh yeah,
might find the
full
margins.
Scrooge right here.
This
The jargon,
evil
don't argue the
corporate
bargains,
vibe.
or I'll add
Oh, yeah.
a no pets clause. It wouldn't be
I love the
hard,
popsicle
and
stick.
I'll have every resident live in the garden. Never seen a game so tweeble. There's administration fees for this little heaven we've chilled from complacency, and you pay it gratefully, slaving every day for the price tag.
Oh, yes.
Back of your new
Yikes.
horizon. Right.
They say
French
money is
Jew.
the root of all
I
evil.
think you
Oh,
owe me
yeah.
some nuts or fruit or fish or something.
Something
John
like
Nook
that.
here. Yes, I'm from Yorkshire. Don't question it. Thanks
Yes.
for watching, and a big thanks to my
Why is
wonderful
that?
supporters over
This
on
was
Patreon.
very good, but I have to say I like the Cyberpunk one
Oh
the
yeah,
most.
the Cyberpunk probably was the best out of them all.
Yes, that Cyberpunk one was amazing. Really gave me the Spamton vibes.
Oh yes.
And it was just so overwhelming that I think I could probably listen to it 10 times and still not have picked up everything.
Oh yeah,
Whereas I
it's
think the other ones are good, but like
they're a bit
we know
slower.
there's not as much to them, and that's not a knock against them because they're really good too.
Yeah.
Just I like things that you can watch on repeat a lot
Hmm.
and still be picking up new parts.
I think that probably he has like over 100 songs on his channel. I will say there are a few other songs that I will say that are kind of more like that. That I would actually think you probably enjoy. I definitely think that I think it's I think that another similar song that's I don't know if I've showed you is Outer Worlds. His Outer Worlds song is really good. That's kind of
I don't think I've seen that.
I'll have to show you that one. That one's really good. But thank you guys so much for joining us. Please like, subscribe to Stupendium, but also to me and Prince Nightlen. Now, Prince Nightlen's almost at 100
Yes.
subscribers, and I am really close to 60 subscribers. And if I'm already there by the time this video comes out, let's get us to
Let's
70.
get to 70.
Yeah, let's keep going.
Yes.
And let's get Prince Nightlen to 100, because I think that would be an amazing milestone to get him to. So thank you guys so
Yes.
much for joining me. And thank you guys so much. And please like, subscribe, and comment below what other Stupendium songs you think we should react to next. And thank you guys so much for joining us. And I'll see you guys next time.
Yes.